Bacon, 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 bacon memes everywhere.
Maybe we should take this down once and for all. This is our kitty instructions for our cat sitter when she goes away. Oh, it's blown out. We'll put a decoration on there. Our cats decide to play with all the toys while we're shooting. Oh, because they're so cute. They're so cute. Beso. Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Brian.
And we are Those Annoying Vegans.
And today we have another viewer request. One of our subscribers on our last video asked us to make vegan bacon. But as you know, as we know, vegan bacon is already available in many grocery stores in many forms.
It is.
So,
we're done.
I guess we're done.
Bye.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Yes, we're going to make bacon because we can. And of course, we're going to veganize it. And hopefully this recipe quells some of those, oh, but bacon tier, hashtag bacon, hashtag lol bacon, ha 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 bacon, comments that you get on a regular basis. I know I do. I got one last week.
Yeah, we're going to be adapting our Seitan recipe, the same recipe that we used for our English McShmuffin and our barbecue ribs, except we're going to be seasoning it to taste like bacon. And we're going to bake it, and we're going to fry it, and we're even going to top it with a little bit of brown sugar.
And as always, this recipe is delicious, affordable, and easy to make.
So let's make it.
Let's make it.
These turned out pretty good. They're kind of like a chewy bacon, like a thick cut chewy bacon.
Yeah.
I suppose you could roll it thinner if you wanted a thinner, crispier.
Yeah, it's very viscous when you're rolling it out, so it's gonna naturally sort of go back to that shape, but if you really work at it, it's gonna stretch out more. Here's a little secret.
Little backstory on the vegan bacon video.
We found online that you could make this with rice paper, and we thought, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Rice paper, crispy, you know? But we made it and it was terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know.
First of all, it burns really easily.
It burns really quickly because
Yeah.
rice paper is super thin. And when it burns, all you really taste is the maple syrup and the brown sugar. It's like burnt sugar.
It's like burnt sugar, yeah.
So we scrapped that and we're like, let's just go back to what we're good at.
But putting this on that sandwich with the vegan mayo, the tomato,
Oh my
and the
gosh,
lettuce,
that was
and
so
this-
good.
That's
It was
good.
such a relief.
That is a good sandwich. You could chop this up and make a little like scramble in the morning if you want. You
Or
could put
top
this-
your salad with it.
You could put it on another breakfast type sandwich. Bacon McShmuffin, I'm sure you could make that. There's lots of applications for this vegan bacon. It's tasty.
And cruelty free.
Here's the thing. I know everyone likes to think they're like cool and hipster because they're doing the bacon thing. Corporations want to make things cool. As soon as they make things cool, they get the young cool kids to buy their stuff. So
Yeah.
the bacon memes, they're playing directly into the animal agricultural industries.
Yeah, it's getting old. I mean, it's been old for a while, but for some reason it's still the #1 retort that we get as vegans.
When I used to eat meat, I ate bacon. I didn't understand then, and I still don't understand, the bacon infusing of every single product known to man.
Bacon lollipops.
Bacon candy.
Bacon cotton candy.
Bacon ice cream.
Bacon Band-Aids.
Bacon wrapped everything has to be wrapped.
Can you imagine, sorry, speaking of Band-Aids,
Yeah.
if pigs wore human flesh Band-Aids?
That'd be pretty sweet, actually. That'd be hilarious.
That's
One of those
morbid.
things-
That's so morbid.
You're using pig flesh to Band-Aid your own flesh. Ha! Because those pigs, right? Am I right?
The pig section of Earthlings, guys, if you are trying to get your friends to go vegan and they are brave enough to watch that segment, it is heartbreaking. I remember watching the pigs getting thrown into boiling water. And there's these metal plates that roll them around while they're still alive to sear the skin off of them, to sear the hair. Their skin chars while they're alive. Not to mention the carbon dioxide gas chambers where they literally burn from the inside out. That sucks. This is what we have come to accept as normal.
And also not to mention that bacon is super not good for you. At all. At all.
Despite all the crazy articles we found that actually say the opposite. Because we like looking at both sides of the coin. We want to see what the other side is saying too and why. And we found these articles that say that bacon is actually healthy for you. So we thought if there were articles stating that bacon was healthy, there must be articles out there saying that smoking is healthy.
Yeah.
Voila. Can you believe that?
There are.
You gotta look at who's sponsoring these studies. There are a lot of contradictions when it comes to touting certain things as healthy. Who says that they're healthy?
And they also cherry pick. I mean, that's what happens with any animal product, is when they want to show you how healthy the animal product is for you, they cherry pick the few things in the product that are healthy for you, but they can also be found in vegan foods. There is protein in bacon. It's meat. So there is protein in it, but it's a horrible source of protein.
Yeah, there's always the disclaimer that says bacon's good in moderation. There isn't a disclaimer on carrots that says only eat in moderation. Only eat broccoli in moderation.
Slow down with the oranges there, Chief. Don't want too much vitamin C now. Everybody knows bacon and dairy and eggs and meat, all this stuff, it's bad for you because it's all used to make the things that make people go like, oh, that sounds so good, but I can't because blah, 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 blah. We know instinctually that it's bad. We have scientific evidence to prove that it's bad. We also have the moral imperative to not consume these products because the way in which they are gathered is horrific, but people still want to eat their bacon. So they will type into Google, bacon is good for you, which, fun fact, Google was designed to give you the result for the thing that you type in. Yeah. So you can type in the earth is flat and you'll get a bunch of results telling you how the earth is flat, even though it isn't. Don't just settle for the first Yahoo Answers forum to answer your query.
And you might be wondering, well, what about your side? Of course, you're going to type in bacon is bad for you. Look at the facts. The science is there. The World Health Organization on the United Nations website posted a study that links processed meats to cancer.
And bacon is a processed meat. And it doesn't even taste like pig because we can't really taste pig.
Salt and spices and all kinds of things.
Said this before, I watched the Discovery Channel How It's Made Bacon and they drench the pork bellies in liquid smoke and salt.
Bacon and pork products. Another contradiction. You know, in our culture, we might say, well, we don't eat cats. What? No, we don't eat cats, honey.
No, we don't.
No, not at all.
Never.
We don't eat cats in this country, but unfortunately, they do in about 9, I think I read 9 countries in the world. There may be more. The Yule and Dog Festival, I found, is not limited to dogs. Guess what? Cats are eaten as well. Oh. But here, the kittens eat us. Pigs are one of those odd contradictions in our culture where a lot of people have pigs as pets, and yet a lot of other people have bacon for breakfast. For no reason.
Nope.
Other than Taste isn't logical. If taste were logical, it would be uniform across the board. The things that would taste good to me would taste good to Brian. The things that would taste bad to Brian would taste bad to me. But taste is acquired. Taste is an opinion of sorts. Some people just don't like peas. There's a whole thing about people who don't like tomatoes. They don't like raw tomatoes. I never knew that was a thing until I was in my 20s, and I was like, people don't like tomatoes?
I know people that don't like tomatoes, but they like ketchup and they like tomato sauce.
Taste is completely adjustable.
It also changes as you get older. There's things I didn't like when I was a kid that I like now. Guess what? Everything's an acquired taste, except for your mother's breast milk.
Yep.
That's the only thing that is not acquired
because we need it to survive.
All tastes are acquired, except for breast milk. If you, as a parent, will start your child on healthy nutrition, they'll like it. But an individual, let us say, who is old, even my age, can change their taste buds.
We have been in this society for many years where it is normal for people to eat bacon and eggs in the morning. And so we're trying, as vegans, to replicate those flavors, those textures as best we can, as a sort of stepping stone away from this food that we never really even should have eaten in the first place. It's not food. We need to get ourselves off of that and recognize that a little bit of grease and salt and liquid smoke on a piece of pig flesh in the morning is not worth the cost of the piece of pig flesh in the morning.
You guys have seen that BuzzFeed video. I know BuzzFeed. I don't like BuzzFeed, but they have this video of these people. They're like, you're gonna have bacon. How excited are you? And they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Bacon, bacon, bacon. And then they're like, are you ready for the bacon? And they bring out this baby pig and they go nuts. They're like, oh my gosh, the pig. And they're like, I'm never having bacon again. I told Brian, did you see how their first instinct was to kill that baby pig?
Yeah, immediately.
That was their first instinct.
The one guy bit right into it. They had to stop. They were like, whoa! They had to stop the production. It's crazy. Oh wait, they cuddled it like an infant. Because we're human beings.
And we're good inside. But advertising is powerful. It is so powerful. It gets in there.
That's the point of it, actually.
They want to make you think that it's your choice.
It was your idea to go to McDonald's, right?
Yeah, have you ever sat and watched a commercial and you're like, what is this about? And then it's like, oh, that's McDonald's.
Yeah.
But that entire first 30 seconds, they were getting it into your head that friendship and family and togetherness and all these ideas that we value, and then they tie it into the brand.
My favorite one is the young teenage boy, and he comes out of the barber shop, and he's doing this, and he starts like dancing down the street, and it's like got that fresh fade feeling. There's a Big Mac for that. What? There's a Big Mac for a haircut? This is insane.
Have you noticed that they only target young people?
Yeah, of course.
Will you ever see elderly people eating McDonald's in a commercial? Not really.
No.
Because guess what? Those people are already suffering the effects of McDonald's. Are you kidding? I just had bypass surgery.
There were actually laws passed in this country to prevent cigarette companies from advertising towards children because we knew how dangerous that was. If you get them hooked early enough, most likely they will be smokers for life. It's really hard to quit. And the cigarette companies, they know that. That's why they were doing it. But we, as a society, took measures to prevent our children from getting hooked on that substance. So I think we could do the same thing when it comes to a food product that is literally linked to cancer. We might possibly be giving our children cancer.
People take for granted how scary it is to be in that position. When it happens to people, it is scary. Put yourself in those shoes. To be waiting for those test results, to get that phone call, to then be like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? My life. Like, it becomes tangible. And we're trying to prevent that because it is preventable. Sometimes people get cancer for no rhyme or reason. They're perfectly healthy. But it is preventable in most cases.
So guys, if you like this video, please feel free to give us a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
We will bring you another video next week. Something tasty and delicious.
Yum. Be excited. Be very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.